All right, guys, welcome back. Podcast number 4. Round number 4 just happened. We're heading into round number 5. Jared's always like a week ahead on his picks, and he's doing it right now. So
Week behind this week. Been a crazy week at work, so.
A little behind.
Yep.
That's how it
big time.
goes. So really excited. We had 480 views on our podcast. That's biggest ever.
That's good.
So we made $1 on the video, some profit sharing.
Holy
25 cents for you.
No
25
way.
cents for you.
Wow.
So we killed it. And Mark's quote earlier this week was, "For just $1 a day, you can support your local dirt bike rider."
That's good.
Keep watching. So that's pretty sweet. We're also going to start this off. I got a gift for Danny. So Danny's getting a present today.
No way.
Yep. I didn't want you to see it, so I boxed it. Got to give it the shake test.
Yeah, it's broke.
It's rattly.
Had to give it the plus bubble wrap. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
So sick.
No way.
Dude.
got to show the camera.
These new ones look so sick.
We were in here the other day, and little Dan was asking about these new hand
I was
guards. So
eyeballing them big time.
I thought I was going to have them last week, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on my wraparounds. They should look pretty sick.
And then this isn't a present. You got to pay me for these.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But there's your new Alpine Star gear too.
Heck yeah. Dude, this stuff looks sweet too.
So
Get on the bike.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's the color that I ordered Braxton, and it wasn't. So Braxton's got like some purpley white stuff. I'll put a picture in here. So
yeah.
still looks good on Braxton. Thought I was getting the new
Love this.
red, and yeah, his has got a lot more white in it. So
Yeah.
anyway, thought I'd start it off with little Dan there.
That's good stuff.
So this week, Triumph is going to be coming into Supercross.
Angelique Swole. I was pretty pumped about that. I was like watching him ride when he won his first outdoor at High Point. His podium interview, I think, was pretty funny. So ever since then, I was a big fan of him.
That was last year.
I think
years
it was
ago?
like 2 years ago.
And the other rider, according to what I read online, was Evan Ferry.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be his first ever Supercross because I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, I've never heard of him either. Until I saw
Well,
him.
obviously his dad's Tim Ferry.
Yeah.
And we've been to Motocross of Nations. He was on that team, I think, back in like, I don't know what year, 2011 maybe? 11? Budds Creek, Maryland. We were with, let's see, it would have been Carmichael. It's where Villapoto spanked the world. On that 250, he got the whole shot and the whole thing went by like a minute and a half.
I've seen that.
We were there for that. Pretty pumped on that. Kevin Wyndham's private helicopter landed there. It was pretty sick. I don't know why it was there. Maybe it was on Team Puerto Rico. I don't know.
Wow.
So yeah, Triumph's coming into the 250s this week. Obviously, it doesn't have anything to do with fantasy Supercross, but still kind of cool news that that's happening.
For sure.
First thing we should talk about is the venue this week. Going to Detroit, Michigan. You guys are going to love this. What's the name of the stadium?
Don't know.
Motor City.
Ford Field.
Really?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
heck? Ford.
Tons of power coming out of that.
Stadium broke down lately.
Spare parts in the back for the stadium roof.
That's
So it doesn't really matter for the race itself, but it's a high of 39 this weekend.
That is cold.
It matters for me because I'm actually leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to head out to the race. So walking into the stadium, it's going to be nice and chilly. I don't know if I was really excited to do a walk around of this 450 RX, but I don't know if Detroit has fanfare. I don't know if they have the.
They don't. I saw on Instagram. No
Really?
fanfare.
Because it's cold or what?
No, just Detroit, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything outside.
Bad neighborhood.
Yeah. There's nothing in my truck, by the way. I'm not bringing it. So don't even try it. It's empty. I just got the truck, so there's nothing in it yet. So, so I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to find the semi, because I have my ways of getting around in there. So
Yeah, maybe they'll take it. Maybe you can get an inside look at it.
That would be sweet.
yeah, maybe get some like special VIP treatment that we always get.
So
So
we can give you a high vis vest and a broom. You can go wherever you want.
Dude, carry a ladder. You can get it anywhere.
A ladder, clipboard, and a ladder. You can walk down. You can walk backstage like under the stands all you want.
Oh, yeah.
well, we usually get Alpine Star Medical Rig. One of my good friends owns that, Tom Carson, and we usually get medical passes, which is basically like carrying a ladder. You get to go. And those medical passes are pretty legit. So pretty pumped on that. It's a day race, by the way. So
3 p.m. start. Right?
yeah, so get
Which
your
is-
picks in early.
Which is crazy. Like, why do they do that?
Well, I don't know. That's really early. West Coast guys, that's like lunchtime.
Do they not have lights?
It's indoor.
Well, it's Ford Field, but I mean, it's a legit place
Yeah.
because it's Ford.
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool.
Too much crime after dark.
Honestly,
That might be.
yeah. Yeah, so I don't know about that. So anyway, get your picks in early because 3 p.m. is going to be the like a cutoff, right? Isn't it like once heat start, you're done?
Yep.
Okay, but you can watch qualifying.
You can watch qualifying, which starts at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah,
Definitely early.
it's good.
It
for
is.
us
I think
for
it's the
hunting.
earliest Supercross I've ever. So you guys hunted last weekend too?
Yeah, we missed it. 'cause
I
we're
missed out on
hunting. Yeah.
Anything good last Saturday night?
Not really.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Your new scoper good?
It does.
Cool.
We're trying it again tomorrow.
Tomorrow
so-
night?
Yep.
Cool. New night vision scopes over here. So got some new technology. It's pretty cool. So last year in Detroit, who won? Do you guys remember?
Web.
No idea.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
Cooper Webb did win.
That's what I
But
thought.
that's the race that Aaron Plessinger literally led.
Oh yeah.
Dude, everybody
Like
was
last
like,
lap, right?
"Yep." And I almost feel like it's like that. You're watching. Well, you guys don't watch basketball. When you're watching basketball, and they're like the foul shots, like, "Oh, this guy's like made 100 in a row," and then like he misses. I think that's kind of what Carmichael did to him because he was like, "Oh, he's only got a lap and a half left. He's winning by 30 seconds," and then like EP like comes off that weird kicker and lands sideways.
Yeah, that was a bad crash. I
Yeah.
hated to see
He
that.
got
Yeah.
tossed. That was such a weird thing too.
Yep.
So I thought that was interesting because AP is doing so good this year. Hopefully he can clear that and
That would
not
be
do that
sweet
again.
if he came back and got redemption
That would be sick. I'd be pumped for him.
for sure.
Did you guys see his Instagram this week where he compared himself to Dale Earnhardt? Or he had a lot of. That was so sick. I think he's been wanting to post that for like 5 years.
He's probably definitely been sitting on that for a while.
It's legit though. So go to Aaron Plessinger's Instagram, scroll down. It's like 30, 40 seconds long, and a lot of NASCAR tributes and him back and forth. It's kind of funny.
Heck yeah.
It's what I would expect from Aaron Plessinger.
Yeah, I agree.
So last year in Detroit, Cooper Webb won, Eli Tomac was second, and Chase Sexton was third. Those aren't bad picks again this year, I don't think.
No, I could easily go. Actually, I think that is what I did pick
Oh yeah.
in that order.
And then we'll have to round that out here in a minute. So let's talk about last weekend a little bit, like actual results. We won't get into fantasy quite yet. But so last weekend, nobody really did great.
My picks were doing really good, and then Jet crashed in that whoop section, and that completely threw my whole thing in the trash can.
When we got back from hunting, I looked at the results and it showed. I was like looking at them on the RM Fantasy website, and I had 4 of the top 5 picked right in the right spots. I was like, dude, heck yeah,
But that
did
was for the
awesome.
third moto.
But that was just for the third moto. It wasn't at all how it finished, and so then I ended up getting like 10 points. So
Yeah.
to be fair, after 4 rounds, I still have less points than Micah got at round 1
Really?
in
That
fantasy.
Dude, you're way down here, Jared.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I want to talk about it. I'm sorry. I might as well not even pick.
Wow.
Yeah, I was second.
I don't know.
The only
I'm
people
sorry.
that are below me, like,
Are the 2 people that aren't playing.
Yep,
And,
and then-
2 extras.
yeah.
Out of 94 people. I had a couple right. It's pretty pumped on that. Yeah, I think, did you pick Adam Cianciarulo for the wild card?
No, I had Dean Wilson who didn't,
didn't even make the main event.
Didn't make
Oh,
the
yeah.
main event.
Neither did AC.
No,
he didn't make it either.
Nope. That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
he was hurt or something, right?
Broken
He's
finger
got
or
like
something?
a fractured finger, I believe.
So last weekend nobody dominated though. Like Cooper Webb won it, but he went 2-2-5.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
I know 3 different race winners like that.
Yeah, Eli Tomac went 5-7-1
Yeah.
for second place, and Aaron Plessinger went 6-4-3 for third.
Yep.
Wow.
But that was after they did dock Jason Anderson.
Yep.
Originally at the event he finished in third.
Okay.
But he had he got off the track in Moto 3
He always
there.
does.
Yeah.
Right in the first turn.
That's right. First turn, and then he rode next to the whole whoop section and like skipped the whole whoop section and got back on. But he accelerated too aggressively
Too
next to
down
it, so
it.
they ended up docking him after the fact. So at the event, they gave him third place. He was on the podium there, and then
Oh,
later
he
on,
got like the at least he got like
Best
the
of
TV
both
time.
worlds.
Yeah,
he got the TV time, and then
got the skip the whoop section too.
you know,
So I don't know if anybody's running all that strong based on those results. Like no one's dominating.
It pretty much comes down to the start right now.
Yeah, it
like they're
does.
all so close.
Yeah, and if you don't throw it away.
Yeah, well,
know.
that's definitely right.
And then real quick, last thing we'll talk about last weekend is our poor beta team. Benny Bloss went 18, 19, and 21st for a 20th overall or something. They didn't print out that low. My results stop at 18.
18.
So I don't know. I think it's around 20th is where he ended up.
But he did make a main, so that's 2 mains. in a
Dude,
row.
for sure. That's
So
legit.
that's good.
And then did anybody here knows news on Colt Nichols? Is he
On his Instagram, he's back to riding at least. He was ripping a turn track and
Okay.
posted a couple videos this week.
So maybe I won't see him this weekend. That'd be kind of cool if we could catch him if that's a real thing, but maybe he's not.
Might be there just spectating.
You
but-
just lose your profit for the
Yeah.
week.
I actually owe this to Mark because I bought a pack of fruit snacks off him yesterday. And I didn't have a quarter.
That's a pretty cheap pack of fruit. Oh, was that out of Mark's truck that you bought him?
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap, Mark. You should up your prices.
Yeah.
That's
And it was on the
even
way home too when prices are high.
yeah in the
work
truck
prices.
already warmed up. That's incredible.
You got any more in there?
Yeah, I know.
Generous.
25 cents.
No, I ate them all on the way home today.
I'll never forget. We were at so we went to a dirt bike race. All of us. My van was full. There was like 10 of us. For some reason, there was 2 cars though. And so we got to the race and they canceled it. Does anybody remember why? Anybody know?
It was the Black Flag race at,
Oh, yeah.
at Dream Riders.
Why
we
they
did-
black flag it?
We did one lap and then they canceled it.
Because
The
Somebody got
entire, No, well, like 300 people were bottlenecked on one.
No
hill.
way.
Yeah.
Really?
everybody was.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the whole-
So we only did 1 lap then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so anyway, so originally Mark was in the truck. We were talking about fruit snacks. That's what we were talking about. That. Mark was in the van with us originally. Everything got loaded up, and then your brother Drew was your guys' brother Drew.
Yeah.
Was doing a trials event not too far away.
Yeah.
So we loaded the whole van up and drove to the trials event. We found it. And nobody really goes to the local trial, so you had the biggest cheering section ever. Like all of us were chasing Drew, just going nuts, and Drew I think probably won it like he always. Anyway, so we're on the drive from the race to Drew's trials event, and Mark left his fruit snacks in my van. And I remember I was like, I'm just gonna eat like 1 or 2, and then by the time we got there, I ate like the whole bag. And like I knew as soon as like we got there, we got parked, and Mark comes out of the I don't know what you were riding in.
I rode with Ryan Cotta because he showed up late or something.
Of course, Ryan always shows up. That's not anything new. That's funny though.
Yeah.
Mark like makes the beeline to the van. Of course, I run, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go find Drew.
I
So-
remember seeing you run and you locked the van. I'm like, no,
I unlocked the van.
and I'm like pulling on the door. I'm like, unlock the van. And that's when I found out you ate all my fruit snacks.
I even locked the van. That's awesome.
That is funny.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So that was cheap, Danny. You made out good.
Yeah, definitely. Good,
So-
good price.
It was. Good job. So let's talk about last week's fantasy results real quick. Gavin. I think Gavin's winning it.
Yeah, Gavin is in the lead
Incredible.
big time now. He's doing good.
So Mark was in the lead. Now you're down to.
12th, right?
Did I go past it already? Oh yeah, Mark's still in 8th, so you're still doing good. We got a big group. We gained 1 more, so we're up to 94 people. So thank you for ever joining this week. That's awesome. Gavin's winning. He must have had a really good picks.
Yeah, I think he got like
Top
3 out of.
2, and I earned 57 points this week too, and
That's
he
good.
did. Yeah, because I picked the 12th place and 2 other guys right.
That's good.
So I actually earned as many points as him, just not previously though. So Gavin's winning. Congrats to him. And then is N Meyer probably Nate Myers?
I think it's a different Nate Myers.
Different Nate Myers.
think it-
Well, I was thinking the local one, but thank you for joining in. You're in 2nd, and whoever is Dr. Toboggan, probably butchered that. You're in 3rd. So earned 52 points this week. So congrats to that.
That's good.
That's good, man.
Let's talk about these Fly helmets real quick. Fly was doing massive sales this week, and so we brought in a couple. There was nothing. They always like had these big flyers, like, oh, here's how much to choose from. By the time you log in and you like pick from them, they're gone. So we brought in that Formula Carbon Prime. It's extra small. If you want a helmet, I only have 2. Or they retail for $6.99. $250 takes that helmet home. So I bought one for Caden, my youngster, because I think it's a super safe helmet, really lightweight. Fly, they didn't sponsor this, but I'm trying to sell a helmet. So $250 for that one. This is the Fly Formula, normally $260, $89 for this one. What size is this?
It's either large or extra large.
So if you're
It's on the
local and you
back.
want a helmet,
It's right here.
oh, extra large. Okay.
It's
So
really nice. Looks
a
fantastic.
little heavier than that one, but man, Fly Carbon, $600 helmet, $250, pretty sweet. So if you're local and you have a youngster that wants a new helmet, stop in. I got 2 of them. And they do have small cheek pads. We can go extra small to small. We're gonna try that this week. So enough about that. So let's make our picks for this week. Jared, why don't you start?
Okay, here we go. I went Eli Tomac. Still just rooting for him. One of my favorite riders. Cooper Webb, because he's kind of been on a mission. Been riding really well. This track, I think, is going to suit his riding style. Just one single whoop section and then some pretty, flowy rhythms. I think he's going to do good. Chase Sexton in 3rd. Jason Anderson, I put in 4th there. Aaron Plessinger, Cowboy, I put him in 5th just because I'm hoping he does good and like to see him in the top 5 there. And then I picked Derek Drake again for the wild card in the 15th spot. Again, first year on the 450s and first time riding with like Suzuki, and he's been doing pretty good. He's made I think 3 main events so far this year. So I think he can put it in the top 15.
5th round in, and this is already the 2nd time that 15th place has been the wild card.
Yeah,
because it was already 15th once.
So what do you got, Danny?
I did also Tomac for 1st because I think after winning that 3rd race at the last one that he's going to be stoked as heck.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
true.
now he knows that he can do it. And then I put Anderson in 2nd because he was ripping last week also. When he had that good start, he was moving.
Yeah.
Pulled a decent gap on those guys. And then Sexton 3rd. And then I put Jet for 4th because I feel like that's about where he's ended up the last couple times. And then I put Cooper Webb for 5th and Dean Wilson for the wild card.
Oh yeah.
So why did Dino not make it last week? Does anybody know? Was it just bad day?
Don't know because I never saw any of the qualifying stuff.
I can't remember. I think he might have had to get off and during qualifying, and then he missed the second qualifying.
Okay, so that's why he didn't make it.
Yeah, he did post a riding video today though, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be back.
He's riding.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he's good.
Mark, what do you got?
I'm still trying to pick him.
So while Mark's trying to pick it, we're going to talk about the bike of the week, which is behind me. My dad's 430 race edition came in. Really excited about that. I was trying to do a video all week on that bike, and every morning and every night we've been so busy. I didn't do any footage on it yet, but next week we're going to do some videos on that 430 race edition. Can't really ride it yet because it is complete mud outside. It has not frozen, and it hasn't had the sun to dry anything out. So
Yeah.
pretty excited for my dad. This is the first 2024 race edition 4-stroke in the building. Pretty cool on that. And while Mark's still picking, I'm going to go through mine. I've got Cooper Webb in first. I think he's on a mission for sure. Jet Lawrence, I don't think we can keep him away from it too much longer, so I'm going to put him in second. Jason Anderson, I think he's also mad, so I think he's going to get third. I think Jason rides good when he's mad.
Yeah,
he just
he
has
definitely
that
does.
really aggressive stuff. Chase Sexton for fourth and Aaron Plessinger for fifth, which totally leaves Eli Tomac out of that, but I don't know who else to choose.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And the last time I was in Detroit to watch Supercross, Justin Hill won it.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe it was Josh Hill.
I always get him confused.
It had to been Josh because that was the year Josh was leading the points, and then I think he did a backflip and he broke his leg.
Holy smokes.
He was like factory Yamaha, winning the points. At Detroit, Chad Reed also crashed and went to the hospital. So
Jeez.
I remember that. I remember Chad Reed getting carted off, and I remember one of the Hill brothers won. So it had to have been Josh. So I'm gonna pick his brother just because I thought it was.
For the wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What do you got, Mark?
Sexton in first, Webb second, Plessinger third, Tomac fourth, Anderson fifth, and I put Justin Hill for 15th also.
Justin Hill also got 15th last weekend,
Yeah.
which helped influence my decision.
For sure.
I had no idea.
But I also remembered his brother won, so I thought that was kind of sweet. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. That is podcast number 4. Pretty excited. I'm going to the race this weekend. We'll be back for next week. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you on the trail.